Hello, everybody, and I would like to thank my wonderful subscribers. Hello, everybody, and welcome to part 2 of 3 Shadiri True Backyard Horror Stories. I think we should just get into it right now. After we left off, we had to deal with a camping out in the backyard story, and then we had to deal with a house sale story that I guess it happened in the backyard. But yeah, to me, the second story wasn't really about the backyard. But yeah. Time to see what story number 3 is. Story 3 by Anonymous. Ooh, unknowable.
I live with my parents in Murraysville, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
My parents were gone one weekend, so I decided I was going to have a bunch of people over in the backyard for a mini pool party.
Yeah.
We have a pool house and an in-ground pool back there. It's
I don't have
for
that.
Parties, even though I rarely get a chance to throw anything.
In my backyard.
The rest of the backyard
is
a little bit of grass and then the woods behind the pool house. It's a very private backyard. Usually. You'll see what I mean soon.
Ooh,
so the little party I planned was for Saturday night. Earlier that day, I was setting up outside. It was a little cloudy out, but since it was going to be a night party, that didn't really matter.
Yeah.
The woods behind the pool house are pretty big. They go at least half a mile back before they reach another backyard.
Such a nice house.
So there should really be no one walking through them. It's also our property. There are no trails or any reason for anyone to be back there. I was bringing out folding tables for beer pong and refreshments and setting them up.
Okay, that sounds cool.
From the woods. It was clearly a slow, throat-clearing kind of cough.
Shit.
Like someone trying to get something out of their throat. And it was definitely a man.
Okay,
I froze with the table still in my hands. I just stood there listening.
Is it daytime?
The wind was barely moving the leaves.
That's not that
bad. The sound carried really clearly. It came from just inside the tree line, not deep in the woods. Close enough that whoever made it could definitely see me.
Oh, no.
I slowly set the table down and looked out toward the trees.
Nobody should be there.
Confused is one word to use, but unsettled would be a better one.
Yeah?
No one should be in those woods, ever.
Ooh.
I scanned the tree line and called out, "Who is that?"
Who is it?
There was no answer.
Yeah.
Not even any movement. No footsteps or branches snapping or anything.
He gets
that almost made it worse. If it was some random guy walking through, I should have heard him moving away.
Something.
But it was just quiet.
Yeah.
I got that feeling in my chest,
he
like I was being
hide
watched,
from you.
like someone was standing perfectly still just behind a tree, staring at me. I stood there for maybe 20 seconds just listening.
Yeah.
The longer I stood there, the more uncomfortable I felt.
I mean, I used to outside
the rest of the stuff
during the
day.
Back
inside for a bit. I didn't want to just stand out there alone anymore.
Yeah.
I called my good friend Mark to come over early and help me set up. I decided not to mention the cough. I didn't want to sound paranoid before the party even started. Mark came over around 6 p.m. He brought some drinks and helped me finish setting up.
Probably attracted to the party.
The woods while we were out there, but everything looked normal. Nothing moved. If someone had been there earlier, they were gone. The rest of my friends started showing up around 7 to 8. At the peak of the party, there were at least 20 people.
Yeah.
Nothing insane, but it was a good time. There was music playing, people in the pool, lights around the patio on. With that many people there, the woods didn't feel creepy anymore.
Yay.
A couple times during the night, I caught myself looking toward the tree line, though. I don't even know why. I guess that cough just stuck with me.
Yeah.
Things started dying down around midnight, and by 1 a.m., the last of the guests had left.
Bye.
I figured I would leave the mess to clean up for tomorrow.
Good.
I was tired and ready for bed.
Yeah, I'm going straight up to my room.
I did one last slow sweep of the backyard.
And then you saw someone?
Pool, checked behind the pool house, looked toward the woods again. Everything seemed normal. The water in the pool was still, the lights reflected off of it. No one was out there. I locked the back sliding door and went upstairs to brush my teeth and go to bed. I was in bed scrolling on my phone for maybe half an hour before putting it down.
I brushed my teeth in the morning.
It probably took another half hour of laying there trying to sleep when I heard a splash. Not a small one. Not like something falling in. It sounded exactly like someone jumping into the deep end.
Why?
My eyes opened immediately. I held still, listening. A few seconds later, I heard the sound of someone swimming. Literal strokes through the water.
Why?
My first thought was maybe someone from the party stayed behind as a joke, or they just woke up drunkenly.
Wow.
But I knew everyone who
Where
came.
would they
no one
be?
would do something like that. I checked my phone, and it was 2 a.m. I got out of bed and walked slowly to the window that overlooks the backyard.
Good.
I didn't turn on any lights in my room. I didn't want whoever was out there to see me before I saw them.
Smart.
When I looked down at the pool, I saw there was a guy swimming calmly from one end to the other.
Why?
At first, I tried to recognize him.
Creepy.
I knew all 20 or so people who came over.
You didn't know him at all?
This wasn't any of them.
Ooh.
I leaned closer to the glass.
What?
The pool lights lit up his face just enough for me to know for sure.
What?
I had never seen him before.
Oh.
I yelled out the window, "Who is that?" The swimming stopped immediately.
Oh!
He looked up slowly toward my window.
Ha.
Even from that distance, I could tell he wasn't confused or startled.
What?
He just stared up at me. Then he started moving toward the shallow end.
Shit!
He climbed out of the...
Oh my god. Man, okay, I don't know if I would have done what I'm about to say, but let me tell you what you probably should have done. Okay, so what you should have done is call 911, because technically, he is invading your privacy. Or he's trespassing on your property and getting in your pool. So yeah, I don't know if they would actually charge him with anything, but if the idea is to actually get him in trouble, I would say that what you should have done is you should have watched him for 2 minutes, and then after those 2 minutes, you call 911. Then, hopefully, by the time they come over, he's still in the pool or in the area and all that, okay? I don't know if 911 is meant to be used for trespassing, but that's how I would use it. Maybe.
pool. And that's when I saw how tall he was.
How tall?
He stood there dripping wet for maybe 2 seconds, just looking toward the house.
Oh no.
I expected him to run away.
No.
Instead, he started walking toward the sliding door.
Shit!
Not running or hesitating.
Is it closed?
Just walking fast and
Call
direct, like he already
911.
knew where he was going. Almost in a march. I yelled again, "Hey, who is that?" He didn't respond.
Who are
I heard the sliding
you?
door downstairs open.
What?
I know I locked it. I'm positive I did. But I heard it
Shit.
slide open. Then it slid shut. I ran to my bedroom door and
Right.
locked it.
Good.
That's when I noticed how much my hands were shaking.
Call
I grabbed my phone
911.
and texted Mark, asking him if he noticed anyone stay behind before leaving.
No, that doesn't
But I didn't
matter.
wait for a response. I immediately called 911.
Thank you.
I whispered
Good.
into the phone that there was an intruder in my house. I
Good.
gave my address as quietly as I
Good.
could. Then I heard the footsteps.
Okay.
They were slow, wet footsteps on hard
Okay.
wood. I could hear the slight stick of his feet lifting off the floor.
Ew.
He wasn't rushing, nor was he searching randomly.
Good.
He was walking directly toward the stairs. Each step on the stairs creaked, one at a time. He reached the top.
Yeah.
The hallway floor outside my room creaked. He stopped right outside my bedroom door.
Okay.
I could hear water dripping onto the floor.
Ew.
Then the handle
How?
moved. He tried opening it once,
Oh,
then
he
twice,
knows where you are
and the
now.
third time, harder each time. When he
Okay.
realized it was locked,
Yeah?
there was a long pause.
What? What are
The
you gonna
911
do?
operator was saying something, but I had the phone set down. I could barely focus on what she was saying. Then
Doesn't
the guy
matter.
knocked on the door, 3 slow knocks.
No,
I
sorry.
picked up the phone and put it on speaker. My voice was shaking, but I said loudly that I was on the phone with the police
What?
and they were on their way. There was another long pause. Then a man's voice from the other side of the door.
Don't tell me what he says yet. Why would you tell him that? Maybe you can tell him that after. Maybe you can tell him that after, he breaks in. Because, the door is still there, okay? The door is still there, and it is what is protecting you. For all you know, you telling him that might have made him mad, and he might kill you. Maybe to get rid of a witness. So yeah, I would not tell him that. I don't know why exactly I wouldn't tell him that, But I know that I probably wouldn't do that. I'm too much of a pussy. I would just be like, nothing. I wouldn't say a word to anyone, like. Yeah, okay, what is he gonna say?
Speaker. My voice was shaking, but I said loudly that I was on the phone with the police and they were on their way. There was another long pause.
Okay.
Then a man's voice from the other side of the door said, very low and calm, "It's me. Open the door."
Who are you?
He sounded like a grown man in his 30s. I said, "I know that I don't know you. Leave now." There was silence again. 5 seconds, maybe more. Then I heard him turn and walk away quickly. I heard his wet footsteps go back down the hallway, then down the stairs. And a few seconds later, I heard the front door downstairs open and slam shut. I didn't move until the police arrived. When I finally went downstairs with them, there was a clear trail of water leading from the back door, up the stairs, all the way to the bedroom door. After searching the entire house, that was the only proof that he had ever been there. I texted everyone I invited, asking if they stayed behind or noticed anyone else stay behind.
Come on, you know that's not how it happened.
Said no. The rest texted back in the morning saying no. It was a complete stranger.
Yeah. Well,
and I have a feeling that cough I heard in the woods earlier that day was that man. I don't know how he got the door unlocked. Maybe he slipped in during the party when people were going in and out. As for a motive, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just know that if I didn't wake up when I did, or if I opened that bedroom door, I don't know what he would have done.
Yeah, you have no idea. Okay, so his motive. He knows you. Or at least he thinks that you should know him. So maybe he's crazy. And not in a serial killer way. Like in a he doesn't know reality kind of way. Maybe, how long have you lived in your current house? Maybe he might have been the previous owner. Because you said that he knew where your bedroom was. Like, he walked straight to your bedroom. And, like, he knew everything about the house. Well, he seemed to know a lot about the house. He didn't steal anything, which means that the motive isn't theft or it isn't material gain. This was an emotional crime. And the crime, the emotion doesn't seem to be anger or hatred. So, I don't know what it could be. But, yeah. If you guys have any idea about why he would do this, let me hear it down below. Not much else to say about this video. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.